No, you didn't click on the same video twice. This is another No Pulp Webisode, Ian Unsworth and John Eads, because, hey, we got two major sports going on. Lacrosse, first weekend in the books, and it was a tumultuous one for three teams in the top 10. Maryland, Georgetown, and Duke all go down, and let's start with the number one team in the country. Not good for the Terps?
Not good for the Terps. It's because the fourth quarter was not good for the Terps. They play Loyola, and Loyola never trails in this game. They lead the entire way. The fourth quarter comes around, and they outscore Duke 4-1 to win this game. If you're a top 10 team in the country, you cannot lose a game in that fashion. My other key to this game was the fact that Luke Stout, Loyola's goaltender, had 19 saves. 7 of those came in the fourth quarter. That's winning lacrosse.
Well, you lose the Tewaaraton winner in Logan Wisnowski. I think it's okay if your offense struggles early, but then again, you were a high-pace, beat everybody down the field, scored 20 goals a game team last year, and now John Tillman does not have that. 7 goals is the number that I'm really worried about.
Well, if you want to repeat as a national champion, you just can't play that bad in the fourth quarter. That's the same thing that Georgetown did. They had an 11-8 lead in the fourth quarter over Johns Hopkins. They lose 13-12 because Hopkins scores 5 straight goals, and then Duke gets routed by Jacksonville. The Blue Devils led 9-5 at the half. Then Jacksonville outscores Duke 8-3 in the second half with 8 goals off the bench for the Dolphins, and that's now 2 straight years that Duke has lost to Jacksonville. So the top 10, top 12 looks a little crazy.
It's just a yearly occurrence that the Dolphins get the better of the Blue Devils. The Fighting Marshall McGuires are really a team to be reckoned with in the early season. I think they have a chance at the A-Sun this year. Speaking of having a chance, John, which team do you think right now, after 1 week, looks the best?
Well, it looks pretty wide open. I mean, UVA struggled to get by Michigan. Syracuse is 3-0. Rutgers barely got by a Stony Brook team that's pretty mad this year. I still think UVA is the top team in the country, though. Peyton Cormier, Connor Schellenberger, Thomas McCombie, they all shine. This team has a lot of talent, especially on offense.
I still want to see Notre Dame. They haven't played a game yet. Notre Dame always starts late. It's an every single year thing on their schedule. So we'll see what happens in the Lax world, and we'll talk about that and plenty more tonight on No Pulp.